Yeah, this is the Sess video show, and I had something on my mind I've been wanting to bring up for a minute now.
What was that, sis?
We're going to talk about Trump, and we're going to talk about the elites.
Hmm.
That's what we're going to talk about on today's show.
Well, let's do it then, bro.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, so we're going to start here. We are not alike.
So, yeah, we're not.
I keep hearing people out there talking about these politicians and the president and these rich, elite people. We're not alike. You and I are alike.
True.
You and the bus driver is alike.
So,
Me and my guest host tonight, Naughty Nuclear, we're alike. But those rich, elite people, they're not like us.
in no way, shape, or form.
Very rich people are not like us at all. They view things differently. They deal with things differently.
Yeah.
They can handle a lot of things that we just simply cannot handle because we can't afford it. In order to even be wealthy like that, your mental has to be a certain way. They're not like us. They're different. They're different. It's something I don't think people like to address because it leaves you to say, are they better than us? I don't know about the better part, but I know they're different. They're not like us.
Yeah, I wouldn't say better. I like that, how you chose that difference.
Real rap. The very rich, they're not like us. They have
like
to be.
that
They're,
one.
they're different. You ever wonder? You ever wonder what the elite rich teach their children? You think?
More time to know because they didn't show us in movies and we see it on TV.
I don't know if I buy the movie stuff because the movie is still going to hide certain stuff. Maybe along the lines of documentary films.
Well, I would say give you a guideline.
And I don't mean just on them being spoiled. That's a given. If you're rich, you're going to be spoiled. If you're rich, you yourself is going to be spoiled. Your children are going to be spoiled. Your woman, anybody having to do with you is going to be spoiled.
Yeah, it's a given.
I have a wealthy friend, and when I'm around him, I'm spoiled. There's not a thing I can't ask for or want to do that just can't go down. You know what I mean? That friend is like my brother. It's not a thing I can't do or want to do that doesn't go down. And even him, he has an elitist way of viewing certain things because he worked his way up out of the hood. He's a black guy, Jamaican guy. He came from nothing. I was there. And he came from nothing and he worked his way up. So he has sort of an elitist way of looking at things. But he's usually right about the shit that he says too. I'm a realist.
Oh, wow.
So I take it as it comes. He's usually right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. You got to wonder what rich people teach their kids.
Elaborate on some of those things he's right about that you feel he's right about?
Say that again?
Would you care to elaborate on some of those points or views or whatever you say that he's right about?
Well, he runs his own business.
Okay.
And I run my own business. He started before me though. So I still got like this people thing with me. Like I'm concerned about the client in a certain way. I want to still kind of treat them like people in a certain sense.
Mm-hmm.
And when he does his business, he's a bit more mechanical. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's not so focused on somebody's feelings. It's like, you hired me. I'm here to do a job. I'm going to do this job. Then I'm going to be out. And he's not worried about, you know what I'm saying?
Right, I can understand that.
You know, I can't quite put that into words, but he deals with his business different from me.
Basically, he don't give a F about your feelings.
Right. He's just like business, man. He's business. He's real business. So sometimes we talk and he gives me pointers on how I could go about viewing things and how I could go about getting things done. And basically what he's telling me is to be upfront,
That you have to.
to be on point,
Yes.
know my job,
Yes.
be good at my job, be proficient at it,
Yes.
be frank,
Yes.
and be diligent.
Yes.
All the things that you really should know as a man or as a person for yourself anyway, but this is what he reiterates. So I look at my shit and I realize that there's some stuff that he's telling me he's dead on true. I'm not fulfilling things to better myself. And I see it, so I start working at it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But even with that experience, I know that he's different from me. Even though we grew up together, we had the same experiences, we know each other's families and all that
Because
personal
his
stuff.
money is in a different bracket.
Right. So his point of view has to be. In fact, even how you got there, like we talked about that the other day when I was there with him, out of town with him, he mentioned to me, no one sees when I get up at 5:30 and drive 2 hours away and work from 7 in the morning till 7 and 8 at night and then drive 2 hours back home and still got other little shit to do. You dig me?
Yeah,
And
nobody see that.
Nobody sees that, and he's really a dude like that. Like he's somebody he built on other pieces to his house and everything. He's really somebody like that. He's somebody that gets up and he turns every part of the day into like he uses every inch of his day. He doesn't waste any of it. You know what I'm saying? And when I go to his house and I chill with him, even on his day off, he's building something. He's creating something. He's doing something. And I see in myself, I could be doing more on that level. You dig me?
Okay.
So even with that, I have to look and say, the wealthy are not like us. I beg to say that.
But yeah, it's a given though. Like,
Yeah, but I beg to say that a lot of us is lazy. That's why we're not wealthy. The people that I know that have true wealth actually have wealth, not fleeting
I
things.
said a lot and not all. That makes a lot of sense because some of us don't have the opportunities that he might have had to get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not quite sure I buy that right now, Nadi. I'm not quite.
It's true.
Let me explain why I say that. I hear people talk about opportunity. I'm learning that opportunity is always there, but it's for you to see it and then to move on it. And I'm realizing a lot of people aren't moving on it, nor can a lot of them even fucking see it.
Okay, there you go. You said they don't see it. A lot of people don't even know opportunity if it was smacking in their face.
Yes, I think as black people, we have this hood way, a ghetto way. I call it a ghetto way. Other people call it a
I
hood.
would say human.
No, I think we got a
Because I've
hood
seen
way.
it in other races, other ethnic backgrounds. I've seen it.
I agree. I agree. And I
I'm
think
like,
that's kind of
what are you
hood too.
doing? You're privileged. You should step up and take that.
No, I don't know,
Like,
man. The
now-
privileged
now-
folks don't usually waste opportunity, man. I realize that.
Usually, but there's a couple people I've seen they had, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I wish that was me. I would have took that opportunity, and I'd have made it great.
I don't know. Personally, I feel as though my own people is full of too many excuses. I was brought up in a house where my father said there's no excuse. I didn't come up with the white man this and the white man that. My father looked at it as like, look, not only are we black, but we're Jamaican. We're far out of the loop. So if you want to make it, you have to work 3 times as hard for anything in this country.
Yeah.
So I was set from that, from the 70s into the 80s into the 90s. You dig me? Till I'm grown. So for me, I didn't come up with the man and the opportunity. And no, I was taught that you make opportunity. You don't wait for opportunity.
Okay, yeah, you had a stern father. You had a father who had a good head on him.
And I also realized too that I had my father. I have a lot of people around me that didn't have that. I realized too that I had my father.
Right.
You dig me?
That's what me and Chap about the minority that didn't have that word by the father, that word by the mother to say stand strong and this is what you got to do to be a man. A lot of people I seen coming up didn't have that.
I hear that, but
And I
how
thought
comes?
that they did?
But how
I really
comes
thought
you?
They did.
But how comes you still have people that didn't have that and they still achieve great success?
Because they got ahead of the game.
How?
They was smart enough to peep game, I would say.
Okay.
Everybody don't have that third eye to peep the game.
Yeah, but I think it's something that can be developed. I think a lot of us don't even try.
Yeah,
I
but
honestly think a lot of us don't
there you
even
go.
try.
They don't even try. You got to have the will. You got to want to.
I agree. I honestly think a lot of our folks don't even try to do anything else. It's one thing to be lost for a minute and then try and then fall down and try and fall down, like what happened with me. But it's another thing to just not try. And I know a lot of people that just don't try. They fall into the normal hood cliche.
Routine.
You go to jail, you sell some weed or you sell some drugs, you carry a gun. You dig me? The routine.
That's why to this day, my brethren say, yo, Nati, you the only one out of the clique that ain't been in prison. And I said because when I tried to tell y'all motherfuckers you wasn't listening. You know what I mean? You thought it was a game. I knew it wasn't game. I knew shit was serious. Like, you can go to jail, you can get shot. Yeah, I took chances, but I was smart enough not to take those fatal chances.
I can agree with that because I have a friend. Shout out to Fishley Clinton.
Respect, Fish.
Yeah, I got a Fish always said to me he's proud of me. Not everybody that he worked with, that he had put on back in the day, did anything. You know what I'm saying? He basically said to me, listen, if it was 20 of y'all, 2 of y'all doing something, and I'm proud of you.
Right.
That's not the exact number, but he's just showing, like, if it was 20 of y'all that was fucking with me,
I got you.
2 of y'all is actually doing something. 2 of y'all took anything that you learned from me is doing anything with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you didn't turn out to be a knucklehead.
Right. And I appreciate that too, because, I didn't even consider that. And truth be told, I learned a lot of stuff from Fish, man. When I first got with Fish, Naughty, I was what I accused a lot of my friends of being. I was soft in a certain way. Not streetwise, but what I mean is like, when it came to business, you may quicker get me to negotiate down before I negotiated up.
Yeah.
But being with Fish, I learned to start high as shit, then let them negotiate you down. You see the difference?
You was dealing with friendship. You wasn't dealing with business.
No, but even business. He's the one that taught me that in business, and I do that
yeah,
now.
He gave you that key, yeah.
But he also taught me, he said, remember though, you in the hood. You're around regular, just like you. They don't have it all the time.
I was you.
So you got to be able to work with it.
Coming up, I needed a manager who can defeat that shit. I was more so like my soul, how they say I got a big soul, big heart. I can, like my boy told me the other day, like, yo, you approachable. Like, you can talk to people and they know they good.
Mm-hmm.
And they know when it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't even trip. They just get that vibe. He's like, I don't have that. How the fuck you have that? I said, I don't know. It's just the way I came up. You know what I'm saying?
It's an attitude, man. It's a mentality, Naughty. It's a mentality. That's why look, up until a few days ago, I was a staunch believer in reaching back and helping pull back and give back. But I've seen some things in the last year. I've been contemplating on that. Mm-hmm. And I've seen some things in the last year that makes me say, you know what? And it's not just against black people. It's against poor people, hood. You see, if you find your way out the hood, don't go back.
All right, can I say something?
Don't look back. Don't go back.
People say poor. They say ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the poor people. It's not the ghetto people. It's the poor mentality. It's the ghetto mentality. Because you can be poor and you could be living in the ghetto and don't have that mentality.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? I just wish we correct that right there.
I can share that argument.
That shit be fucking me up. It really fucks my brain up because I hear people, that's ghetto. What?
It is. It's a mentality, though. It's a ghetto mentality, man. And
like,
I had to break it for myself in order to do things.
Then I asked this
it's a
question,
way of thinking.
How is it ghetto if that's all they have?
Well, this is the thing.
Or if that's all they know.
This is the thing, though, Naughty. As an adult, you become responsible for yourself. So let's put the age limit for a full-grown adult at 25. Let's just say 25. We're not going to do 18. We're not going to do 21. At 25, in my opinion, this is what my father taught me. My mother and father taught me. Mm-hmm. By 25, when do you look around at your life and realize, hey, everyone else or some people is different or successful people is different or I'm different or whatever, and then make moves in that direction instead of accepting what everybody else around you is doing.
Yeah, because
everybody else sell weed, I'm going to sell weed. Everybody else go to the bar, I'm going to go to the bar. Everybody else smoke, I'm going to smoke. You dig me? And I'm subject to that. I was like that. Yeah. I'm just learning to change
somewhere in there, you got to make your own decision.
That's what I'm saying. At one point, do you hold yourself accountable enough that you look at your shit, you look at your life, and you say, you know what? I want to be rich.
It's me.
And the people around me, we all live the same way, and none of us is getting rich. Maybe something I'm doing isn't right.
Right.
That's why I don't give any excuse to my own folks. We keep touting ourselves as kings and queens and the most intelligent this, and we invented mathematics and all of that, but we're not acting like it. We're not representing ourselves in that way. That's what I mean by that. Deep, right? That's what I mean by that. See, the first thing is you have to start holding yourself accountable. When you hold yourself accountable, you'll notice that a lot of other people don't hold themselves accountable. It's always someone else's fault.
Because I've led my life that way, and people around me have picked that up from me.
So was I. I was doing it up until a year ago. I was leaning on my girl and cussing around and giving her hell for certain shit.
To just be like, I'm sorry, my bad.
And then it clicked in. I don't remember what happened that made it click in, but it clicked in for me one day, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna stop giving her hell. I'm gonna stop. It's not my mom's fault. It's not. Because at what point do I realize for me, I'm not living their lives. I'm living mine. Yeah. And what's gonna make my life better and lucrative for my children and anyone that comes in my circumference? Mm-hmm. I know people like that. If you go into their circle, if you hang with them, your life is improved for the time that you're with them.
It's crazy that you said that because I had that epiphany in kindergarten, dog. Kindergarten. I'm talking about when I was the bad boy, I got my ass whooped almost every blood clot day. Punishment all the time. It was just 1 week I got my ass whooped like 4 or 5 times, and it just hit me like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing to get ass whooping 4 times a week? Like, and I just had to stop. Like, I had to look at myself. What am I doing?
Some people don't learn from that. Naughty, I'm on that note too. When I was younger, I used to get into a lot of trouble. I used to carry guns. I used to sell weed all the time. Like, I didn't deal in the coke and all. I didn't break into cars. That wasn't my thing. But I used to do burglaries. I used to sell weed and I used to do
And
stick ups. Yeah, I'm a whole
you
other
got
person
credit.
now. And I mean, like, it's people. I wish like we was at the time of day I could get people to call in. It's people that know me that'll confirm, like, yeah, and they'll tell you stories about me. I was another person at another time.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? But for me, I reached a point where I kept realizing I'm with these dudes. We go to do a robbery. Everybody get away but me.
And
I'm with these dudes. We do a robbery. Everybody's running. I'm the one that loses his gun running. Nobody sees when it drops. It's almost like God just snatching away. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Right.
You understand? So basically what I'm getting at, I kept having things that happened to me. Like I was singled out somehow. And it dawned on me. I said, you know what? The universe is telling me that this is not your path.
Yeah.
So in that, I made a choice for myself. Like, I got to switch this up. What I'm doing, I'm getting deeper into it. Some of it I'm kind of good at, but I'm still getting these signs that this is not your thing. This is not where you're supposed to be. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. So I changed it up. I changed up the baggy clothes. I changed up all of that. I changed my haircut up. I cut off my dreads. I used to have dreads.
I remember.
I cut all that. I changed it. So to me, when I look at it, because of the lessons in my life, I say to myself, I don't feel sorry for other people. Yes, don't look back to the hood when you get out. Because at what point do the other people behind you or around you look at their own shit and say,
but at
something
some
can't
point,
be right. I'm doing the same thing.
I
I'm getting the
can't
same
say that
result.
because you got to look back at the ones that's reaching to get out. You can't just say everybody.
Okay. The people that's really trying to get out, they're not reaching. Let me tell you what they're doing. They're working. And they shine like a fucking nightlight in the pitch dark. Because they're working. And because you work, you see them. They stand right out.
That's what I'm saying. How about the ones that deserve it? They actually working, they doing that. They deserve to be out.
I don't even consider that reaching back to the hood. That's helping somebody that was like you. I don't even consider that reaching back to the hood. When I say reaching back to the hood is like, all right, say I blow up from what I'm doing with this podcast, right? I know tons of people. That would be me going to the club, literally, and saying, yo, me and you cool for how many years in the club? Come through, it's money in this, follow me, and trying to pull somebody up from where they're at. No, I would never do that. But somebody that's already working, they doing like, say, just for an example, somebody doing their own podcast, they just need a little boost, but they doing it religiously. They're doing little shit. You've seen their editing game change. Their recording is changing. You can see they're doing it.
Right.
Well, hell, they shine like I said, they shine like a nightlight in pitch dark. So you help him. You show him a 1 or 2 thing. You go by and you give him something if you have it to give or whatever. Because that's not a hood. That's somebody on his way out of the hood. That's not a hood.
Right.
I'm talking about going back to the hood and the niggas you know, like, look, follow me because there's money over here, like what MC Hammer did. No, I'd never do that. And MC Hammer's an example of what happened when you do that.
Wow, yeah, that's a big example.
He tells the story. He tells you the story. There's a lot of people he put on that disappeared when the money ran out. Right. Only very few people stuck around and was like, yo, what's good? What we going to do?
Of course. But
very few.
They got they side of the story, too, because I've heard some of them stories.
I hear that. And you're right in that, too, Nadi. You're right in that.
It's not like they just walked off just saying, fuck you.
I hear that. And you're right in that. But all I'm saying is this. This man put you before his own shit. Because look around now. A lot of people learn the game and they won't put you first. They're going to put themselves first. So, again, this is a thing that's inexcusable to me.
Yeah, he did something.
MC Hammer should have always.
Because that was unheard of.
Yes. The amount of people he had on his payroll that was his personal friends, he should always have a roof, always have a meal, always have some pussy, always have a friend, always have a smoke or a drink if he needed it. Yep. Always, you dig me?
It should be no question.
It shouldn't be no. It should be niggas around him like, what? Hammer need what? I'm gonna go rob this store.
Yeah, if they ain't got it.
Straight up, I'm gonna go rob this store. Me and Hammer gonna eat.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't view it that way because they put themselves first. They forgot that he put himself to the back and put them first. If he had put them first, he wouldn't have went through. If he put himself first, he wouldn't have went through any of that money problem because he wasn't an idiot.
Yeah.
He just bit off more than he could pay for.
Mm-hmm.
But he wasn't an idiot. You see what I'm saying?
And he messed up when he thought that shit was going to be forever.
And you can't blame him. When you're worth, okay, Google, how much is MC Hammer worth?
On the website celebritynetworth.com, they say MC Hammer net worth. MC Hammer, whose real name is Stanley Kirk Burrell, is an American rapper, entertainer, and dancer with a current estimated net worth of $1.5 million.
1.5 million is what he's worth now at this point. Okay, Google, how much was MC Hammer worth at the height of his career?
Here's a summary from the website youtube.com. Hammer's over $33 million. Nick Hammer's net worth is estimated at about $1.5 million.
You hear that?
Did they say 33?
At his height, let's just call it 30. He was worth 30 mil at his height.
Dang.
And he was paying all of his friends. He was doing shit like, it's this man, just came out of jail. He would be the dude that count his shoes or clean his shoes. And he'd pay you very well for that.
Yeah.
That money adds up.
Wash the tires on the truck.
That money adds up. That money adds up. You feel me?
Stand right there.
So for me, I'm sorry. Some people out there, I'm going to go there too, that's not on a certain mental plane. Is going to feel like I'm fronting on my own people when I speak certain truths. But this is the truth. I'm not fronting on my own people. Let me reiterate. I will help someone. If I blow up and I see someone trying to climb out, you can see them reaching their hand out. You can see them because they're doing shit where you can see them. Mm-hmm. I'll help those people. But the regular dudes that I just hung out with and smoked weed with and all of that, you ain't pushing for nothing. You ain't have no dream. You wasn't trying. And we know lots of people like that. The dudes, for example, that when it snow, they stay in bed that day. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm talking about when I say that? You got some dudes, you know, when it snow, they out working. They borrow a shovel, steal salt, and go hustle up some money. I'm talking about those dudes. Yeah. I'll help those dudes. But the dudes that sleep on the snowy days, nah.
Makes sense.
That's what I'm getting at. You dig me?
Help
you're not supposed
so
to.
I can help you.
Right. You're supposed to get out of the hood. You're not supposed to go back to it. I don't even think you're supposed to visit it. Why do you think you're supposed to visit the hood? What the fuck is there? Anytime you feel homesick,
friends.
Fuck that. Come see me. I'm going to show you something better than what you live in. Why go back to that shit? You're going to be safe with me. Neither one of us will get shot. And I'm going to have premium.
Forget where you came from.
I'm going to have premium high grade. I didn't forget it. It's in my memory. I didn't forget it.
Need the feel of it.
I got the feel of it. When I sit back and I go, damn, I remember when it was cold as shit in the house. I could still remember that shiver.
Right.
I'm sorry. Certain things is a mental thing, man. Listen, do I need to get my ass whooped by a 250-pound guy to remember that it hurts? Do I need to go get it whipped again to remember that it hurts and know not to do that?
But that ain't everybody's story, though.
Man, I hear that, man. But to me, again, now that falls down as an excuse. There's only one correct way to walk. You got other variations of it, but there's one correct way for a human being to walk. So to me, there's one correct way to do most things.
And that would be?
Get your mental right. Your mental got to get right. Like, I come at all the rappers that's rapping, making some money, and you still in the hood. Why? Why do you need that credibility? Why?
Because they real, son.
Yeah, they real, but they die real. No more money, they can't help their family, nothing. Why?
Because they real, son.
I'm just saying. And these are the things people won't like when I talk on my show, but it's the real thing. I mean, real rap.
Gangsters, B.
And how about this too, man? We change when we become very wealthy.
Say again?
Naughty, if you was worth $20 million tomorrow, you wouldn't be the same person.
Yes, I wouldn't.
Yeah, right. Yes, you wouldn't. You talk all that help and know where you come from, all that shit now. But let you be worth 20 mil tomorrow, next week. See how much hood shit you do. Shit, I'm fucking out.
No,
you heard?
Everybody. I'm getting a mansion. I'm getting that, like on Carter 5, right? I mean, not Carter 5, the Carter on New Jack City. Instead of drugs, it's going to be, pay me what you could pay me.
Yeah, I hear that. I ain't doing that shit.
I'm already going to be flipping that.
I'm not doing that shit. You think people's intentions be good, but people feel like when you blow up, people feel like you should spend because you got it. Dig me? You see my friend I was telling you about that?
That's what I'm going to do.
Nah, dog. That's not the way to think. You see my friend I was just telling you about that got it, and whenever I'm with him, it's like I got it. Mm-hmm. Imagine if I dealt with him like that. Now, this is a man that whatever I want, I can call and say, yo, whatever I need, I can call and say, I'm fucked out, I need help, da-da-da-da. Imagine if I dealt with him like that because I know he got it. I should just have it. Now, that's wrong, man. What kind of friend would I be?
No, I'm saying if I get in a jam, if I got to call you and I need that, like, let me get that. We people.
I don't know, dog. It depends. Because even in that same note, I get in the jams, but he's not the first person I call. The first person I call is my mother.
I wouldn't say the first, but when you got to make that call.
No, I didn't even mean it like that. Just simply what I mean is, even though I know I have him to that advantage for me, he's not the first person I call. I try other means first as if I didn't have him as my friend. I look at it as, what if I didn't have this friend? Feel me? What if I didn't have this ability? Let me try first. Now, when I try and it's half or I couldn't get it, usually it's at least half. Then I'll call him. I look, man, I so-and-so going on. Well, why you ain't call me and that shit is due tomorrow? Because I was trying, nigga. I had half of it. All right, dog, I got you. Feel me? That's just how I feel about it. I feel as though my friend can respect me more because he know I tried. I got half. I came with half. I came with some of it.
Yeah, I just ain't leave you out there to dry.
Right. I'm just expecting, just impose on you. Like, how do I know you and your wife ain't going through something? She got your money tied up right now. You might not want to tell me that personal shit. What kind of a friend would I be?
Don't be frauding.
Oh, no, what I'm saying is, what kind of a friend would I be for me to assume anything and impose that on you? When I'm asking you for something as your friend, I'm imposing a weight on you.
If you told me if I need it, I could call you or whatever, and I need it, I'm going to say something.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, me and him talked about the same thing, man. I should get him on the show. Me and him talked about the same thing, and he said the same thing like, dog,
Now,
I hear where you coming from.
You don't run the well till it's dry.
Right.
That's where you fuck up at. You know what I mean? You get the help. You pay it back. If they want it back or not, you pay it forward however you do it.
He don't even be wanting it back. He just want to make sure I'm good.
Well, you pay it forward then.
I guess so. I mean, we talked about the same thing, Nadi, and I told him the same thing. Dog, it's because I love you, dog. I actually love you as my friend. I'm proud of you as my friend. I look at him and I know where we came from, where he came from.
Right.
Even less than me. And he climbed his way up and he made his way. Now he's got a beautiful wife, an awesome son, like 5 or 6 cars, his own business, 2 houses, and money in the bank, like real money in the bank. Not no bullshit, couple thousand. He's got real money in the bank. This is the person, when I go shopping with him and he shops, he doesn't look at prices. He just picks what he likes.
I'm glad we're not going to ever point who this person is.
No, I don't want to put him out there. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if he's listening, and he does listen to my show sometime, he knows how he is. But that's who he is. When I go out with him and he shops, he doesn't ask me what I want. If I say to him, this too dear, he get mad, like real mad, like he's not trying to hear that. You dig me?
Yeah.
So I often find that I try to avoid when he say he got to go to the store. I stay at his house. I just fall back because that's how he is. He's like, you want something? Come on, man, get something, man. And I just, but that's just me. But it's generally because I love him. I don't want to be that friend because I generally love him. I feel like let it be something real. Let me be trying to buy a house.
You feel like you'll be using him.
Right. So I feel like let it be, I need a car and I got some of the money. I go to him then. My son is sick or my son's going to school and I need a little help. I go to him then. But I shouldn't just be coming to him for no bullshit. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I feel like he respect me more knowing that. Knowing that if I called and I said, I need this, he knows like this nigga know he can get and he never calls. I got it.
You have to respect that.
And that's how I feel about it. So through that, that's how I move. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, this is a dude that offered to change up my wardrobe. Like, yo, I'm going to just take you shopping, dog. It's my dude like that.
Yeah.
And it's me on my vibe like, nah, man, I'm cool, man. I just couldn't do that, man. You dig me? But anyway.
Wow. We be out.
I know, but it's real talk, dog.
I ain't going to do it dirty, but a few things since you're offering.
No, I feel you.
You know what I mean? We
feel
out
you.
for real. Like, seriously, dog. We out for real. You gonna cop that? I try him with something small first. Like, oh, you a real nigga, so you really...
Nah, man.
My
My people I'm talking about, he's really like that, dog. He's really like that.
But see, me, I'm the type of nigga, you do that for me, I'm doing it for you.
I feel you. I feel you.
You know what I mean? And I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do it.
But he's not even that type of dude. He's like, he doesn't want you to do anything. I got two friends like that. I got two good friends like that.
We see that already. It go without even
Yeah,
saying.
he doesn't want you to do
You know what I
anything.
mean?
He just,
how me and you roll.
yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't
Yeah.
say, we just do.
I think
You know what
there's
I mean?
some people that peep that they're just in a position that what you think is big and you ask about it, to them it's like, I got that. And they just do it because they got it.
Yeah.
You dig me? So, yeah. And he's like that. He's a guy like that.
If we in position, we going to go ahead and knock it out. I got it, man. Fuck that. The Henny on me this time.
Real rap. He's really a dude like that. Like when I went to his party, he bought the big giant bottle for his party. He bought the second size under that for his party. He bought the size under that for me.
Wow.
But I had access to all the Henny. You dig me? He bought the Henny because he knows that's my drink. So he said, yo, when you here, you should be like on vacation. So I want you to get fucked up. So He gave me that first bottle. That was for me. I took a few swigs out of that. But damned if I wasn't killing the other 2 bottles, because I spent the time at his house, not at my motels. I spent the time at his house. So damned if I wasn't killing the other 2 bottles. And
that
I
was
took
personal when you get to the motel.
Yeah, and I took one home with me. Like I brought home a big fat bottle of Hennessy with me. But that's how he do.
Yeah.
You dig me? When I was counting out, he made sure I was straight. Like he called me to the side to make sure it's straight. Like, look, I want to give you this. Make sure I was straight. You dig what I'm saying? Like he treats me like a little brother. We the exact same age, but he treats me like a little brother. Like, you feel me? And like, you know what I mean? I understand what a real friendship is like and what's expected of me when I'm being a real friend. You know what I mean? Through his example, real shit. But yeah, but I do think we change when we get wealthy. It's usually for the worse, in my opinion, but it can be for the best too. And I think the more wealthy you get, like if you get into a bracket which you get into a bracket where you're making $5 million a week, you're looking at shit differently, dog. Because most people around you is on the take.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna change too. So I understand the mindset of the elite, but they're not like us, man. They're not like us. Real rap.
Stop thinking it that they are.
How about this though? What do you think the super rich think about us, the regular people?
Little game. We game to them.
Think
That's how I feel. I feel like we game to them.
Yeah.
Something to talk about.
I personally think they look
numbers.
at us.
We the numbers.
I think the nicer one of them, the lighter hearts, they look at us and they kind of pity us a little bit. I think the rest of them look at us like these dumb motherfuckers. These dumb. All you dumb motherfuckers got to do. I think we got a few.
People.
They still not enough to put nothing out and really do no big changes. But I think we got a few that looks at the poor people like, oh, they're poor. And I think for the most part, though, the very wealthy, they don't even think about it. I think the very wealthy don't even think about it, first off, because they're living in a world surrounded by other wealthy people.
Right.
First thing. But when they do think about us, I think when they think about us, they think about us the way each race thinks about each other. You know, every race goes all them fucking spics. The Spanish go fucking niggers. The niggas go fucking crackers. The crackers go fucking spick. The spicks go, you dig me? Yeah. That's what I think it's like. I think that's what it's like. The rich look at us like fucking poor people. These fucking people. If they just get off their lazy ass and just, you dig me? I work a 14-hour day.
Not knowing poor people work the same or longer but less pay.
Maybe. That may be the case. That may be the case, Nani. But what do y'all think out there? I'm going to cut this show right here. I mean, what do y'all think out there? We gave you a lot to think about real quick. We're not alike. Us and the very wealthy, we're not alike. And I really meant this in the direction of all you people out there voting, talking about who's on your side and this which president is for your country and blah, blah, blah. First off, you live in this country, but it ain't your country. It belongs to the rich people that make that money and set the money trends. Okay? I'm going to go there by saying that if you educate yourself enough, which means you're not educated. So if you were educated enough, you'd be able to realize that fact on your very own. Mm-hmm. No one would have to tell you, and I'm not even trying to be insulting. I'm telling you things that hopefully it'll make you wake up, people out there listening. You'll listen and go, why does this guy say I'm not educated? And then start thinking about what I'm saying. And if you think about it, you'll realize that this country doesn't belong to you. You can't generate a dime from this country itself. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the very elite, the bloodlines. That's who it belongs to. You just live here. You're subject to their rules and obligations. I mean, that's just 100% truth. If one of them want to get rid of you, you disappear.
Straight.
I mean, that's out there. We know that. It's been out there. If one of them want to get rid of you, one of them you talk too loud and one of them don't like something you say, you fucking one of their persons and they want to get rid of you, you just fucking disappear. Okay? So this is not your country. Those people is not working on your behalf. The system is not set up for you. It's set up against you. I'm going to leave you with that thought. This is Seth's video. I didn't even introduce my guest host, Naughty, but y'all done heard him enough, so I'm pretty sure they used to the voice knowing it now. They must be like, oh, that's that guy, Naughty.
Yeah, NOTTINUCLEAR. Google me, biatch.
I hear that. And this is Sess Videoz, SESSVIDEOZ. Videos with a Z, Sess Videoz. If you Google me, all kinds of stuff come up. I do pictures, videos, weddings, funerals, birthings, you name it. I film it. And and you'll be able to find a lot of my content, my recorded content, my video works, music videos. I do all kinds of stuff. Music. I was doing music at a period of time, so you might even look up and find some of my old tracks. But anyway, like on this video. When you like, it tells YouTube, that thumbs up tells YouTube this is good content. I like this person, like this show. This person should be put out there more for other people to see. I turn up in the algorithm. People search and they find me easier. So click that like button. You're helping a brother move through. You're helping a positive person do positive things.
Yeah.
Click that subscribe button. The subscribe button basically adds me to your friends list, basically, is what it is.
Like and subscribe.
So it's easier for you to find me. You go through your subscription list and you'll find all the people you subscribe to. And you'll find me in there. It's easier to find me and tell your friends about me.
Then press subscribe.
Click that bell icon. The bell icon gives you the opportunity to get a notification every time I upload something new. Whenever I put up something brand new, you'll get a notification. You'll get a bing on your phone or on your computer or whatever, your watch, whatever nowadays. And you'll know that I just uploaded something like 5-10 minutes ago, and you can check it out. And leave a comment. And I mean, I have this thing I'm starting up. If you ain't got nothing to say fuck you, Sess. Leave me a fuck you.
Say how you feel.
I mean, leave it in a comment. Leave me a fuck you in the comments.
Shit, so you can talk shit to me. Let's go, biatch.
And I appreciate it. 90 Nuclear, I appreciate you being my guest on the show tonight.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
My people's out there listening. I love y'all, contemplating what we were talking about tonight. I love y'all. Hope to see y'all again.
Yeah.
This is Sess Videos, and I'm out.